Hi guys, Rino from West of Abruzzo, today from Atessa, but for the first time not Atessa town center, but the countryside, and how beautiful it is. You will see in a bit, but it's very beautiful. And the house behind me is the one for sale. Really a stunning house, if I'm honest. I've toured it a little bit. So many options and so many nice things to say about the house, so which I cannot wait to show. But it's really beautiful out here. Let me show you a little bit. Look at the beauty of this place. I will do a 360 pan. Like this part here is already part of your garden if you buy it. Of course, it needs a little bit of trimming, but bear with me. And the house is this one. Good condition overall, really beautiful, also with the many windows. Tiny little gate, flowers, and consider this hasn't been lived in a bit, and it's preserved rather well. So imagine how you can take care of this. This cable is for phone and some electricals, but as you can see, it's not the huge trellis, so no worries about it. Yeah, the trellis are over there, much in the distance. And oh, from here, I don't think you can see from the video, but from here you can see the sea, which is always something good. And we enter and explore because there are plenty of things to show you with this beautiful property. So you have two separate entrances. You can either enter here on the first floor, and on the ground floor you have that other entrance with this lovely patio covered area, which you will get to enjoy. Imagine having some proper flowers here, you know, if you are into gardening more than me. Water connection in this fountain, which is always something nice. And we can start touring from the left. Here it's interesting because there is nothing, so it can either be the space for a swimming pool, or it can be your vegetable garden where you can grow your produce. There are lots of fruit trees. This is like I think it's 𝐦𝐸𝐤𝐞, never remember the name, damn it, but yeah. And the well is also a working one, so you don't have to waste water. You have it from here. And that's another water tank over there. Some fig trees which will be ready in a bit. You can see now it's July, and they are growing, they're coming. Here is also a secondary road which doesn't get any traffic, but it's good in case you decide to start the farming, because they also have other land available if you want to farm. So you might you know, maybe you buy a tractor and you have easier access from here. These can be removed or not. This you can decide. Of course, the status is questionable, but look at the knob here. They use it like a bathtub knob for the door. Talk about inventive. What we currently have here is actually a kitchen that was used. This is like a combat kitchen. This was used many years ago. Oh, there's even the boiler room here. Yeah, so definitely maybe renew. The calendar is from March 2014. Is it the last date that this was used? I don't know. Here we have a 2021 one, so I don't know. Fireplace here to cook. Really like it. And here we can explore a little bit the back. So many things. Oh, this was for the animals, of course. So if you decide to farm or have some goats or something, some chickens, you can use these spaces here. And here, however, it will be your garage shed. Solid condition for this one. Plenty of things going on here, I'm sure. So many things have been built and repaired here. I can tell. Lots of hardware. And doesn't end here. And by the way, this is all registered to the cadastral, so you actually have all the documentation for this. And this is also another small shed that could be used for wood or other things. Additional sheds. You know, maybe a covered area for a car or whatever you want, and that's your only neighbor, I guess. And here we start with the olive trees, which are plenty, definitely enough to produce your own olive oil. Maybe not for selling it, of course, but to produce. As you can see, the status of the olives is good. I could also argue, because I know one thing or two about olive trees, that they are still being maintained. I don't see a lot of they have been pruned, so they are being used, and of course you should be using it if you buy it, because if you have olive trees and you don't have your own olive oil, what is the why would you have then? I'm not sure, is it apples? Maybe, don't quote me on that, maybe. But yeah, more fruit trees. Do not mind this like broken fence. This, of course, it was just done for separation, but it's the land where I'm now with olive trees is included. More figs here. Yeah, here you have to do some maintenance work to these poor trees. But yeah, plenty of things here. Also, let's go and explore also this tree. More figs, 1, 2, I think it's like 5 or 6 figs. Oh, this one is 𝐦𝐨𝐬. I don't remember the name in English, I will let you know, but I love this. These are good in October. And what is that? I don't know. I have an app that tells me the plant. Let's see what it is. The app is telling me this is like a cherry tree or amarena tree, so we will trust the internet in this case. But yeah, just this is okay, another 𝐦𝐨𝐿. So those are some grapes. This should be the same as that one, so it's more cherries. And that one, what is that one? It's a different one. Let's see. Those looks like apple to me. Yes, they are apple. So you do have lots of fruit trees to choose from. So imagine, let's close the video. So imagine you buy this place, you start planting your own vegetables, you already have the trees. Ooh, look at the grapes. Those are good. Those are good to eat, to be honest. I'm just going to eat one. Let's see. The owner would not mind. Amazing, amazing. Look how many. It will be a shame if those fell now. No, hopefully someone collects them. Ooh, so good, so good. So I will say, imagine you start planting your own vegetable, you have your fruit, you have these views, you buy a few animals, and yeah, this is the life that people who are interested in this place should look for, I think. Really live your land and get the maximum out of it. But yeah, now we should go and see also the inside, because okay, the outside is cool, but what about the inside? Let's go and see. Yes, we can enter. Yes, we can enter. This house reminds me of an house probably I filmed 1 year ago or something in Penne, but this one is much nicer, and there are loads of things to say and cover. I think it's really beautiful with lots of options. So starting from the ground floor, here on the left we have a kitchen, very large, with a table. You can decide to keep it as it is or rearrange it, but for me it's in good status, also with the fireplace, which is always nice to have. If you are living the farming life or the country life, we will go there for last. The fireplace is absolutely needed. Continuing here, you have the bathroom, which again, this was probably redone some years ago, because the tiles are rather new, and they are not the newest, but it's not even the original ones for sure. So no complaints with also the window on the back of the beautiful land that we saw earlier. Right here on the right, on my right, we have a huge bedroom. You can see no leakages whatsoever from the top, which is definitely what you want. Continuing here, we have a bit of a traditional tiles, so a mix of tiles here. Every room had a different one, so peculiar. This room is a bit dark because those shutters are not working, so those needs to be replaced. But yeah, other than that, I think you can still appreciate the space. Yeah, nothing much to say. It's just a large room, can be a second bedroom without any problems. Here on the left we have what it was the living room, and could still be, because why not? Good space, windows on all sides of the house, lots of fresh air coming. I really like it. It's something that you always would prefer, the fresh air. This stair is pretty new, wooden stair, so no need to replace it. And this part is even more interesting for me. You have to imagine that you can access this. Also, look at this, by the way. Look at these views. Talk about farming relaxation view. You can access this part separately from these stairs here, so you can technically have the stairs. Imagine entering your house with this view every day. Quite lovely. Quite lovely. So you enter here, and probably a nice couch area, living area with the dining table that you can maybe trim a little bit this tree, and you can have the view all time. Wouldn't be so bad, right? Here you could have the kitchen, a massive one. You can see there the tiles were scraped, but you still have the pipes. So that is it the gas pipe? Yes. And this is the water connections. So space is ready. The radiators are rather new, so no need to replace those. I love we're using doors to separate the day and night areas. You have on the right tiles. Also, sorry if I jump on the tiles, maybe are not the most traditional, the most peculiar, but you don't have to replace those, you know. So no added costs. And this bedroom has a spectacular also view on here. This house is really inside the farmlands of southern of Abruzzo in the 𝐥𝐤𝐬𝐬 province. Really nice view, really like it. We go on these other parts. So the bathroom is downstairs. This one is in much better condition, I would say. So even here you can have a peace of mind that it doesn't necessarily need to be replaced. And another room, no balcony, but a window with the view of the shed. That shed is in raw state, but you can make it prettier if you want, you know. I don't see any, how do you call, roof tiles. Yeah, I don't see any roof tiles on top, and maybe you can put some plaster there, but I don't think it's a major problem. So guys, what do you think? Really loved this place, if I'm honest. If you want a tranquil country life with just a couple of neighbors, fresh air, calm, you have plenty of options here. And the good thing for me is that this can be even made better. You know, it's already good as it is, but you know, you can take more care of the trees or the garden, and have your own shed there for works, have a swimming pool, make some touches on the inside of the house. You know, so many options in a premium location. So it's really quite something. So if we can summarize with the two good things and two bad things: two good things, views, astonishing views. Summer, winter, whatever is the case, there will be great views. So really love it. I'm still watching it as I speak to you. Really good. And the location is also good because Atessa is actually like 2 minutes drive, and the highway is close. So really two good things, rather easy. The negatives, I say maybe some works to do, which might not necessarily be cheap, and so something to consider. It's nothing dramatic. It's nothing dramatic, but something to consider. And of course, quite a bit of land. That's who is biting me. Quite a bit of land to take care, but is it a negative? I don't think it's a negative. If you decide to buy this, you know that it's going to require some work keeps you young. But yeah, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.